Hey everyone, how's it going? Chef Vic here, and I wanted to drop a video for those of you trying to reach one of YouTube's first major milestones, 1,000 subscribers. Now, it's my hope that in this video I can share a few of my tips that I've learned along my own YouTube journey that can help boost your channel's performances. So if that sounds good to you, stay tuned until the end of this video for all the tips I have to share on this topic. As of the recording of this video, I have just hit 1,000 subscribers, and this was by and large by scratch. I have no clout, no large social media platform, no shout out from an established YouTuber, and I haven't had one of my videos go viral yet. So it's my hope that I can offer a fresh perspective as someone who just reached this goal. So for tip number one, it's to set realistic expectations. So if you gain 1 sub a day, 10 subs, or even lose subs, don't be discouraged. The YouTube journey for most of us is going to be a marathon and not a sprint. And there's going to be ups and downs, and you have to roll with them. There's some days you don't even want to check your sub count. Just always make sure that the quality of your videos is way more important to you than your actual sub count number. That leads me to tip number two, the quality of your video. Now, your audience can always tell how much effort you put into creating your recipes and sharing them on YouTube. And if you have high quality videos, once you have a viral moment, people will start to see your channel more, and once they do, they'll see you have even more content to offer at that same level, if not better. So your viral moment won't just be a flash in the pan anymore, but the beginnings of new traction for you on YouTube. Now for tip number three, you want to build strong brand identity. You want to make sure that when people catch your videos, they are watching you or something from your channel. And that could be as simple as including yourself in the videos, because for cooking videos, you don't necessarily have to have your face in it. But it also could be as simple as adding a logo or brand to your thumbnails. So brainstorm unique ways to make sure that your brand identity is strong on your channel as well. For tips number 4 and 5, because I feel like they're really closely related, it's going to be sound and lighting. Now in my earlier videos, I used to record my audio just using a headphone mic. But once I upgraded my mic quality, my views upgraded as well. So don't underestimate the importance of the sound quality in your videos. It can really help with your video going viral. And as far as lighting is concerned, all the successful YouTube cooking channels have great lighting. And it doesn't matter if you're shooting with a DSLR camera, a phone, or whatever you're using if the lighting is bad. So invest a little bit of money into possibly a ring light or some overhead lighting to really make your videos pop. Now on to tip number 6, staying true to your own niche. If you're having a cooking channel, make sure you stay to cooking or things related to that. Audiences want to know that once they click on your channel, they know what to expect. And if you have other talents or passions, I would suggest opening a separate channel to display those as well. Now for tip number 7, I recommend having a healthy balance of evergreen content versus your social and viral content. Now, I'm still working on this myself, but I've seen a few of my fellow YouTube channels use this to great result. Now the goal is to create videos for the masses, recipes that people want and or search for. Although we want as creators for everyone to like each and every recipe, our goal is to create about 70% evergreen content or recipes that people will always yearn for, about 25% dedicated to our passion projects, leaving 5% to viral content or things that are trending and gaining a ton of views. You always want to keep an eye out for trends and jump on those and capitalize on it as early as you can. For tip number 8, we want to focus on our CTR or our click-through rate. And the best way to improve that is by improving our thumbnails and our titles. And to do that, we just have to experiment. So you want to try new thumbnail styles or titles and check the click-through rate percentages in your analytics and see if they improve versus another. And if they do, use that new style instead. Some channels perform better when they have an image of the cook or chef in the thumbnail, but then some don't. For example, I've started using a new thumbnail style for my videos, and I've noticed my CTR percentage rate has increased a lot. So you always have to experiment on what works best for your specific channel. The YouTube Studio analytics are your friend, and if you learn how to master them, you'll be setting yourself up for success on this platform. For tip number 9, I would focus on improving your keywords. Now, keywords are very important in getting your videos out to more people. And each one of your videos should have a main keyword that you want to focus on. And the biggest tip I can offer with that is to make sure that keyword, no pun intended, shows up in your title, your description box, and the tags of your video. And if you can have them written in the same way as far as single or plural or capitalization, that really helps too. Now, me personally, I use software like vidIQ, TubeBuddy, rapidtags.io, which all have free versions that you can use to generate keywords for your videos. Now for my 10th tip is to build and or join a community in the similar niche. Now the cooking community is very welcoming, super supportive and engaging, and in my opinion, one of the best out there. You can also find similar communities on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit that are filled with fellow chefs like you that avoid those sub for sub pitfalls. And now that I mentioned that, I want to give a couple of bonus tips, and the first one would be to avoid sub for sub forums. And the main reason you want to do that is because it messes up your analytics, in particular your watch time. Now with sub for subs, how it normally works is that someone will subscribe to your channel, they won't even like a video, and if they do watch a video, they watch about 5 to 10 seconds of it and then leave. And now that person will either unsubscribe because they're not engaged with your content or don't really care about it. And if they do stay subscribed, YouTube will see that they're not engaged and automatically remove that subscription. So it's best to avoid that so you don't mess up your analytics early on, especially if you're trying to get that first 100 subscribers. And now for my next tip, it would be to focus on consistency, consistency, consistency. Find a schedule that works for you and stick to it. And that can be posting once a week, twice a week, 3 times, maybe every day of the week. Whatever works for you, stick to it. And if you can create a release schedule in advance, I'd recommend that, as well as posting your schedule on your banner as well. Treat YouTube as a business and your audience will appreciate it. And if I can leave you one more parting tip, it's to support your fellow YouTube channels. YouTube as a creator is another social media platform. And over time, you'll notice returning viewers and commenters. Make sure you send them some love their way as well. You're both showing your passion for cooking on your channels, and every single like counts. So to summarize, we always want to set up realistic expectations for ourselves and our YouTube channel. Number 2, you want to focus on improving the quality of your video. Your audience will really appreciate that. 3 is building a strong brand identity. And now tips 4 and 5 were combined with one another in the fact that when possible, you always want to improve the sound and the lighting of your videos. It really helps boost the quality of the video. Now, number 6 was to focus on a particular niche. And now if you have a sub niche within the cooking community, that's even better. Just focus on that and the YouTube analytics will definitely boost your channel. Now, number 7 was finding that healthy balance between evergreen content and viral content. And now tips 8 and 9 would be to improve your click-through rate by optimizing your thumbnails and your titles. And tip number 9 is improving your keywords, targeting a specific keyword per video that you post. And now number 10 was just finding that community of fellow YouTube chefs, and that helps boost both you and that chef's channel. And my bonus tips were to avoid those sub for sub forums, to always stay consistent to whatever schedule works for you, and to, once again, always support your fellow YouTube channels. That really means a lot and it goes a long way. If you found this information helpful at all, make sure to destroy that like button for me. If you feel like this will be helpful to other people, feel free to share this video as well. I plan on doing more of these in the near future, so if you want more information on that, as well as access to a ton of great recipes, hit that subscribe button too. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys again. You can always check out more recipes and videos on my page now, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, peace.